All right, we are here. There's Luke. There's Luke times 2 right there. We're here at the final round. Lead card. What's that? Huh? I gotta do lead. Yeah, when you want me to check in? Just yell like you normally do every time.
When there's a backup, you should fill more shots.
Oh, I can do that.
All right, cool.
Are you guys doing a bottle flip too? What hole's the bottle flip challenge going to be on this round?
Good luck, guys.
18.
Okay. All right, final round. Here's 2 of our leaders coming up right now. Tait and Calvin. What's up, boys?
Yo.
You ready for this final round? There's Eric times 2. You played Luke times 2 first round.
Now we get to play.
Now you're playing Eric times 2.
Yep.
You ready for it?
Hey man, they know how to do it the best.
All right, we'll get into it in a second. All right, we're live. Good luck. Late tree.
Last tree. Do you think I'm still?
Yeah, just. Look up. 2 trees.
Also late tree.
So, how to putt? Sure. Look up.
And we're off. Eric's first to act. Ooh, great run. Sit. 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 Okay. Stay up. All right. Eric's are going to take the par. And it looked like Tait dropped a beautiful forehand to about 12 feet. Calvin says, thank you very much. I'll clean that up for the birdie. On to hole 2. All right, hole 2. Calvin and Tait tapped in the birdie. They now have a 1-shot lead. Standing on the 340-foot down leg, dog leg right. Calvin hits a very early tree. That's going to be over by basket 1. Not where you want to be. Tait, the lefty, he threw an absolute park job in round 1. Looked like an ace run. Does he do it again? He does not. He hits an early tree, and they will be Scramble City. All right. Eric Hogue and Eric Wilhelm chance to respond after going down 1. Calvin and Tait, early trees off the tee. Let's see if they respond. Forehand from Hogue. It's high, needs to stall. It does, needs to sit. Takes a weird skip. He's going to have about circle's edge. It's a decent shot. Putt is up the hill. I'm sorry, this is Eric Hogue. My bad. Sorry, Eric's. I'll get it right next time. Early tree. They do have a putt for birdie. Let's go see how it plays out. All right, Calvin and Tait, first to act. Pinched off to the right. I'm going to say they're probably 100-ish, maybe 120. Definitely do not want to take a bogey. Tait with the forehand. Stalling. Early tree. Looks like Calvin has the bird. Looks good if it sits, and that's what Bergs do. Great response, great shot. Give it to him. A little wide right. Let's see if Wilhelm can cash in the birdie. wide right. They're going to settle for par. Tait tapped in par. Tait, Calvin keep the one-shot lead. Shot.
Let's do the same thing, but a little more center.
Yeah, ace it.
Early.
Go in.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Give it to him.
Shot.
Good shot.
Thank you. That's how you do it. Thank you.
Another beauty. He says,
There
yeah,
we
partner, I got you.
Steady, man. Shot choices.
All right, we got Calvin, first act. Both teams made birdie. They keep their one-shot lead. Hole 4. Calvin pushes the gap. This is going to look fantastic. He's absolutely parked it, probably 10 feet. It looks like we may be seeing final round Calvin from Gallant and Gatewood singles yesterday. Tait, forehand, through the line that doesn't exist. It does push down there a ways. Not going to matter because Calvin has 10 feet. All right, the Erics don't know it, but they need to respond right now. Wilhelm first, forehand, pushing. It's going to be through the gap, still pushes through with some roll, maybe 60 feet. Let's see if Hogue can improve on that for them. Also with the forehand. Also pushes deep of the gap. It does clear everything, and he's going to have maybe 25.
As people ask me all the time.
Eric from behind the tree, about 15 feet. And he cashes it in. Good bird. Tait is going to clean up Calvin's tee shot. It came to rest on that stump. That's what we call a tap in. Good start card, boys. All right, Tait first act here at the par 4 fifth, through the tunnel, up the hill. These boys are definitely looking to keep the pedal down on the birdies. Still with the one-shot lead over Eric Hogue and Eric Wilhelm. He is going left gap, so we're not going to see it. Well, actually, we are going to see it because he throws an absolute bomb to like right there. I did not see that coming. That is infinitely better than the tee shot that these boys threw in round 1. Let's see if Calvin says, "You think that's it? I got more for you." He doesn't, and he doesn't care because his partner they are jump putting for eagle. All right. Eric Wilhelm, first to act for his team. Let's see if he goes down this corridor. I think he will. He will. Early tree right down the few that split the fairway into 2 fairways. Eric Hogue is going to look to at least push it up to where the camera is. Anything to those trees in the corner on the right of the camera gives you a pretty decent shot and an upshot for birdie. The problem is getting there. He's going forehand. I think he's going left side. I don't know if we'll see this one. We will. That is a great shot. They're going to have a little eagle bid as well. And we got Eric's first act. I'm going to say they're probably 120, maybe 100. Definitely not 120. They might have 100. Basket's right there. I suspect these to be runs. Forehand coming in, a little hot. It'll be fine. Gives his partner the green light to give it a good bid if he wants it. Why wouldn't he want it? They're trying to win. Low score wins. Hence, he probably wants it. Intrusive thoughts by the camera guy. And they'll make an easy birdie. All right, Calvin, first act. These are definitely going to be eagle bids. And he did it. Unreal. Unreal. And Eric will clean up their birdie. All right, you guys saw that. Calvin and Tait just ham and egged the eagle at 5. Calvin sails this one deep. He might be a little gassed up right now. Tait next. Green light for him. Just kidding. I think I might have jinxed him there. All right, we got Eric Hogue next. They made birdie, and they lost a shot. So they are now down 2. Looks like Calvin and Tait will be scrambling here. So let's hope Eric can throw a good one here and get them a shot back. It's going to be scrambling for both of them. Eric with the run, give it to him. Yes! Good. Wow. Okay. The Erics, in fact, did answer with an 80-foot putt from Eric Hogue. Calvin and Tait in the woods, closer, but not really a line. That's a run. And now Calvin has a decision to make. Does he run it? Or does he lay it up? I don't think he's going to run this. Smart. And they'll tap in their par.
Beat it. Yeah. Woo.
Sneaky boy.
Okay,
Unreal.
Yo, I don't think that's the gap. Guys, I don't think that's
there.
The gap.
I think that's the gap, Calvin. I think you're just.
We went through it. I mean, I'm not going to try to hit that. But.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Please don't.
Well, I'm trying. Missed it.
Calvin is on fire. Good bird. Eric Band, sit, sit. And let's see if Wilhelm can save their birdie and stay within 1 shot of the lead. Looks good. Great putt. Both birdies. The lead for Tait and Calvin is still 1.
That looked good. Straight down.
Late kick.
Oh,
I did it. Yes, sir. Great shot.
Great shot.
5's longer. Hook. Push.
what the crap?
Did you kick really far left?
I see it.
It's. I don't know how to do spots.
That'll work.
That'll work. Better mine.
Calvin with another run. That might be in. Are you kidding me right now? What is he not going to do today? Looks like Tait's going forehand, so we're not going to be able to see him behind that tree. It's a run. It's a good run. They'll tap in their birdie. Ho hum.
Yeah.
All right. Calvin taps in their birdie.
Yeah, you're out.
Wilhelm with the eagle bid. See if they want one. Whew, he definitely wanted one. Stay up and tap in the easy birdie. All right, Team Eric still with the box. Both teams made birdie. That's going to be wide to the left, probably 40 feet. Not what he was looking for. Wilhelm going with the forehand. Oh, catches an early tree. They'll have a long look at birdie. Tait, first act for his team. Gonna take the left gap. Stock back in. It's early. It's fine. Probably 30-ish. Maybe 28. As we can see, that's well within their range. I think Calvin would prefer to have a tap in. At this point, I think he'd prefer to have an ace. It's inside. Very inside. Both teams will be putting from circle's edge and beyond from over here. Eric birdie, looks good. Just a little wide. All right, they're currently one down to Tait and Calvin. Is that in? Cash, what a putt, dude. Sheesh. All right. Suddenly Calvin and Tait have to make this. Just stay one shot up. Calvin, no problem. Star card, moving on. Eric's are refusing to give up this box right now. With the birdie. That is inside, forehand, still pushes and ends up about 20 feet. I didn't know that you could even push it through that side of those trees. I will have to ask him if that was on purpose or not. Eric Hogue next. Partners in great shape. Looks great. Okay, they've got options. He's right there. Hard to do this camera work sometimes, I tell you. And I'll just talk to myself because nobody's standing around me. And obviously you at home are not talking to me right now. Calvin hits a tree, still pushes, and he parks it. I don't know what disc golf is anymore. It looked like he barely even threw that. Tait, a little flexy, forehand, same gap, literally the same result. These guys are on one like I've never seen before. Gonna watch Eric tap this in real quick. He's behind this tree. You'll see. There he. That was gross. I think I jinxed him. He emerges from the tree. Eric. We're gonna need this birdie to stay one back. Oh no. Tait. What is going on? If you'd have told me the three of them... Oh wait. What just happened? Alright, that's it for the front 10 of the final round here at the Gallant at Gatewood, powered by Prodigy, hosted by TD Matt Zolich. Shout out. Fantastic day, fantastic tournament. We'll get to the back 10 in just a second. I don't know what just happened on those putts. If you'd have told me all four of those guys were going to miss those putts, I'd have told you you're crazy. And I probably would have bet you a lot of money for that. So let's see what happens on the back. We'll get into it in just a second.